Welcome, all of you, family and friends. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the word and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to Sheli and Dana as they celebrate one of the most important days of their lives. In the time they have been together, their love has grown and matured, and now they should begin their journey together as husband and wife. Well, Mexico has always been a favorite place for both Dana and Sheli, and now it's one of their favorite places to travel together. This is the reason why they have chosen to have their wedding here. It is also has given them the opportunity to share with you, their family and friends, a place that they love. By bringing you, the family and friends, together, they wanted to remind you that in addition to being connected to Sheli and Dana, you now exist as a group, interconnected to each other in many ways. By our relationships, husbands to their wives, parents to their children, to uncles, aunts, and cousins. You have all shared in the challenges and joys of life with them, and them with you. We are also bound by shared memories of those we have lost, who have led us and in many ways are still guiding us through the paths of time and brought us together. Many of you are bound by share of memories of Dana's father, Dale, and Shelley's grandmother, Juanita. These two people helped mold Dana and Shelley into the people they have become today. They are missed greatly by all, but we know in our hearts that they are here with us now, giving us the blessings. These bonds are strong and permanent ties. Now that this family stands bound together in the presence of this declaration of love and unity, Shelley and Dana make a promise to share their love, their life, and their happiness in devotion to their new connected family. And they would like to thank you for your presence here today and ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support for their decision to marry. Now we have a reading an opening poem by Molly. It was written by Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I am with you. I love you not only for what you make of yourself, but what for you are making of me. I love you for the part of me you bring out. I love you for putting your hand on my heaped up heart and passing over all of the foolish, weak things, and for drawing out the light. I love you because you have done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You have done it by being yourself.
I have a message for all of you. Dana and Shelley stand in front of you today, so truly excited about the years of marriage ahead. Their marriage will be the intertwining of two life stories. As individuals, they have each had a unique and life-shaping past. And now, they willingly choose to set aside the solitary exploration of their individual lives to discover who they are in the presence of one another. We celebrate with them their arrival at this point in their lives. We're incredibly happy for them that the story of their lives now include each other and that their love has brought them and us to the joyous occasion of their marriage ceremony. Dana and Shelley, if you will turn to me, look at me. Because you will be safe in marriage, you can risk. Because you have been promised, because you've been promised the future, you can take extraordinary chances. Because you know you are loved, you can step beyond the fears. Because you have been chosen, you can transcend your insecurities. You can make mistakes, knowing the other will be there to catch you. And because mistakes and risks are the very essence of change, of expansion, in marriage, you will expand your fullest capacity. Within the nurturing shelter of marriage, you will continue to grow and develop so you can discover your individual paths and offer your gifts back to each other and the world. Marriage, then, makes you free to see, to be seen, and to love. Your souls are protected so your hearts can open. Okay, Sheli and Dana, will you please, as an expression that your hearts are joining together in love, now join, well, you have your hands showing and face again each other. Okay. Do you, Dana, offer yourself wholly and joyfully, and do you choose Shelley as a person with whom you will share your life in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of her and trusting what you do not yet know? Do you, Shelley, offer yourself wholly and joyfully? Do you choose Dana as a person with whom you will share your life in laughter and in tears, in conflict and tranquility, loving what you know of her and trusting what you do not yet know of him? Okay, may I have the rings, please? Thank you. Well, before I do the thing, I want you to look at these rings. Inside, they're a perfect circle. They have no beginning and no end. Just like the sun and the moon and the stars and the earth. They're infinite. They're forever. That love that you have for each other has always been in your heart. Now you come here to tell each other that. And it will always be there. So when life goes up and down a little bit, and things go a little bit hard, look at this ring and say, this is forever. And come back to this moment, this very moment, and says, yes, we love each other always. Okay, you want to take her ring first? Okay, repeat after me, okay? As you put the ring on her finger. Shelley, today I take you for my wife. Now we will feel no rain, for each of us will be shelter for the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of us will be a companion to the other. There's only one life before us, and our seasons will be good and long. Just as the circle is without end, my love for you is eternal. Just as it made it of a permanent metal, my commitment to you is forever. With this ring I thee wed. Okay. Dana, I never dreamed I would find a man like you. You're my best friend, the one I laugh with, cry with, and dream with. You make my heart soar in ways I never thought possible. With this ring, I promise to be there when you need me, to fill your days with sunshine, to comfort and encourage you, to help you reach your goals, to be your very best friend, and to love you all my life with all my heart. Okay. Now we're going to have a seashell ceremony. Each one of you have received a small shell. So you please take it out now. Put it in your hand. Before you met, your lives were one on different paths with different destinations. But love has brought you together and joined these separate paths into one. Each one of your friends and family here today have been given a small shell that represents their unique individuality and their presence at your wedding today. You also have a seashell of your own that symbolizes your previous separate lives, separate sets of friends, separate families, and the different life journeys you once traveled.
I don't get many things right the first time. In fact, I am told that a lot. Now I know all the wrong turns and stumbles and falls brought me here.
Well, with the combining of these shells, you have now symbolically joined your one separate lives. As these shells have been combined with love in one container, so now are your friends and family joined through you into one. And your one solitary life paths are also now one. All that once separate is now shared. And in this sharing, you both will find new strength and joy, as together you forge a new life path and destination. With all blessings. Well, Sheli and Dana, as the two of you come into this marriage, uniting as husband and wife, and as you this day affirm your love for one another, I would ask you that you forever remember to cherish each other as special and unique individuals, that you respect the thoughts, ideas, and suggestions of one another. Be able to forgive, do not hold grudges, and live each day that you may share it together, as from this day forward you shall be each other's home, comfort, and refuge. Your marriage strengthened by your love and respect for each other. Okay. Before these witnesses, you have joined yourself in solemn matrimony. May you strive all your lives to meet the commitment with the same love and devotion you now possess. For love is truly the greatest gift we are given to share. Delight in each other's company and never take each other for granted. Never. Remember this moment forever. May the love you hold for each other, now sealed in marriage, continue to mature, that your life together may be a source of strength and inspiration to others. I pronounce you now husband and wife, and you may kiss your bride.
Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brains. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream
I feel better than I've ever felt in my life.
How do I feel right now? I'm ecstatic. I'm very happy. Got to finally meet and marry the love of my life. Life is great.
I met my wife on Match.com,
We met on Match.com.
and the first time I saw her was at a dog park with all of our dogs.
And we actually officially met in person at the dog park. And so every July 9th, we've gone back to the dog park since then and spent time with our babies. And that kind of brought him together. I had 6 dogs, and no, not a lot of men are going to accept